Are you always wondering, what can I give to my friend? And then you're always trying to figure out, well, and then how much money is it going to cost? And what do I want to spend? What is my budget? So I'm sure based on the friend, generally, if it's just somebody new, casual, acquaintance, but you are wanting to do something nice, let's say, maybe under $10, sometimes even under $5. But is it really going to be nice, gift? And so this series is a new series here on my channel. Hi, I'm Marsha. Welcome back to Markets of Sunshine. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And so I have a new series that is going to be all about making inexpensive, everyday thoughtful gifts for men, women, your friends, your family, your spouses, just the neighbor, co-workers. You see where I'm going with this? So these gifts can be given to anyone. So it doesn't matter how well you know them or not, they will be perfect gifts. So what we're going to use is a back to school sale item, which are the composition books, and they are 50 cents right now. So you can grab these, get a bunch of them. You can find them at Publix. You can find them at Walmart, dollar stores. Just check Target, all these places, and fabulous prices. So, look at that. For a base price for the gift we're going to transform is only 50 cents. And then you can get these mini composition books. So it's the same thing. They're lined paper, mini little composition books at the dollar stores, Dollar General, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, 3 for $1.25. And what I have done is what we're going to do to this larger one. So I made these for children and the women because, women like something small. You can put in your purse. You can keep it in your car, at your desk, by the couch, in the kitchen, all kinds of, wonderful uses for these. And so all I've done is taken cardstock, put it on the back and the front, and then I added a few other layers. So this is all about to make a gift and take it from ordinary to really looking nice, expensive, more a very thoughtful, like I said, everyday gift. Then you can use whatever supplies you want. You can spend whatever money you have on hand that you want to put into this. Now, I could have gotten leather. I could have gotten wood. I could use fabric. All of those elements would make it very, very high-end look. But the cardstock is really, really nice. And this makes it look extremely classy and elegant. And I think that they would really love this. So I'm going to talk about the layers. So on this particular thing, and this is called mixed media. So when you start to incorporate multiple supplies and techniques on a project, that is considered mixed media. And so I have the base piece of cardstock. Then on top of that, I put a little tag piece out of a paper pad. Then I used a piece of washi tape that are like little stamps. And then I put a die cut floral piece. And then I put another dimensional paper flower piece on here. And so what I thought would be really interesting, something that I don't always remember to do, and I usually don't do, is to use my little liquid pearls. So here are my liquid pearls, and I got the holder for free at one time at scrapbook.com, and then I has a slot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it holds 10, and you want to store them upside down so that they are always ready to use. And also the flat back little gem embellishments. So these are things that I don't use a lot of, and so I wanted to show you today how we can use these to kind of outline and add dimension to what we've already done. So that takes it to another element, another level, if you will. So I'm going to use this really pretty rose gold. I thought that would be nice. And this is a pink, but it's called Ballerina. Okay, so I have some gold, as you can see, going on in here, some pink tones going on. So I'm going to just kind of use this to highlight certain elements on here, like the stem of this pear. Okay, so that is where you can really use your little thinking cap and say, okay, what can I highlight that's already on this? And the green, this is called sage, and I'm going to just highlight a little bit of the stem just in certain areas, not the whole thing, just to add a little bit of dimension. You see how this looks? Look at how beautiful this looks. And then maybe the tips of the leaves a little bit. So these are the kinds of little extras that you can come in and add that are really going to make this a nice gift. And I'm going to do the same thing on the flower, just highlighting where there's already, like, you know, the outline of something, and then that really helps it to be more special. Okay, so down here at the, I think that's all I want. Okay, so the stem and the flower, and look at how pretty that looks. Very nice. So when they get this, then right away they're going to say, oh, look at how pretty that looks. And okay, so now here's the card. And so the same thing can be done on the card. Now this is me using up my scraps of paper, cardstock. So I did not care what color the card base was. And I made another video showing you exactly step by step how to do this. And I do it in a little bit of a different style and format. But again, to do more mixed media, I came in here with layers. I have a book page. I have washi tape. I have a magazine page. I have a die cut shape, the butterfly. Then I punched this 3-inch circle. I stamped hello, and I have a vellum sticker. And I used the foam tape on the back of that. And I have a washi stamp here, a washi stamp here. And so this just added extra little, you know, flair to this whole project. And so I'm thinking I want to just emphasize the little head of the butterfly here. Just put a little dot there. And then on these flowers, they have like a little bit of a yellow centers on them. So I'm just going to come in here with itty bitty little specks and just kind of emphasize that a little bit more. There we go. Really pretty. Oh, that looks so gorgeous already. Okay, and yeah, I mean, I think that's plenty. It does, you don't need to go overboard with this technique. Maybe I'll do a few of these leaves. I'm going to go on the vein of the leaf right here. I'm going to go on the vein of the leaf right here. And then come over here to this one. And there you go. So just by adding this extra little touches, look at how beautiful that looks now. So I'm going to set this aside over here so that I don't forget. And then my stuff that I'm doing isn't going to get interfere. So I will decorate these two the same exact way. All right, now let's work on this composition book. Now this composition book is for a man. So I went through and I found that I had some burlap, and so burlap cardstock, and I'm only going to cover up to this black line. And so this is got a paper backing, very thick cardboard kind of a thing, and the burlap, I don't know how they got that on there, but if you don't cut it with your cutting tool, then it really starts to fray and come apart on you. And so let me get this glue tip unclogged. Now, if you saw my organizing video, the last one that I posted, then you may have seen, let me get a piece of paper here or something, tissue, there we go, that I found this aluminum little container. And so what I'm doing is I'm keeping my glue bottle in there with the tip down, but it's looking like, I thought it was going to be a good idea, but it looks like now that it's getting the, okay, there we go. I was going to say the glue is getting clogged, but generally if you store it with the tip down, okay, so I put back the cap of it on, make sure the glue goes down, back down the little spout, put that on, and then I just set it right upside down. You want the cap on it. Don't put it in there with the cap off or you'll have a big mess of glue. Okay, now I'm going to get the paintbrush and we're going to just move this glue because you don't want that blob, because then when you put down your paper, it's going to ooze out the edges. So if you get a little too much glue, which I'm very prone to do, I'm just going to go right up against that edge. I want to come up to this edge. Usually I put a piece of wax paper under here, and I have the roll out in the other room, because now I was filming all my videos in my dining room because my craft room was a disaster. But now that I have my craft room back, all nice and tidy and organized, so I need to move some of those items that were out there back in here so that I can have them nearby. Okay, so now you see when I put this down, as you can see, then it will not ooze out. Okay, I'm going to use my paper towel, just put that there. All right, so what I'm more concerned with, run my finger under here and make sure there's no glue. Okay, so I want to get this edge top and bottom. So this is the side I really want to be lined up. Okay, good. I do have a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, I'll lift that back up. Okay, looking really nice. Oh yeah, this looks really good. I want to bring that down just a smidgen because it's got like a little bit of a overhang there, but that's fine. Okay, now this is generally when I have another good thing that I love about the wax paper, but a bag like this will work fine. Okay, so just something, generally the wax paper, because it's smooth, you could use a paper towel. I wouldn't use one of those baby wipes for this. Okay, so now open it up, then just come in under here and then really press. That is really in place, and look at that. Now this is a perfect gift for a man. I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I know that they will love it too. Okay, now I have the other piece already cut, and this paper pad, it was called Wild Prints, and I did a scrapbook album custom order for a friend, and this is what I used. And so I said, you know, I think that's going to be a really good fit for this project. And it is absolutely turned out perfect for it. So I'm going to come a little bit over here. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. Now, generally, I would glue this. So let me see. Maybe I will do that. Let me see how. I don't know. All right, let me see. Okay, I want to line this up. This has got a little bit extra. I can always trim that. Okay, so this is going to come over here just a wee bit. Okay, so I want to use that. Okay, so it's about 1/4 of an inch into this black. Just wanting to eyeball that. Okay, so now that I got it unclogged, I can go on here and not have to worry about a big, thick amount coming out. So I would love to know how you found my video. If it just came up in your search. Are you a regular viewer, subscriber? Do you look for my videos? Because I'm finding that a lot of my subscribers, I don't know if my videos are coming up for you in your feed or not. So you have to click that bell notification next to the subscribe button. That would really be helpful for me to know, because when I post in the community tab, I don't get a lot of responses, and I'm wondering if it's because you're not seeing them. So did you know that you have to go into my page and click on that community tab in order to read my posts? Because I do post important announcements there. If I'm doing any kind of a special, a giveaway or a special discount for my subscribers and my Sunshine Makers Club members, then that's where I will announce that. And I do my several polls because I like to know what kind of videos that you want to see more of. So basically, from here on, all of my videos are going to be for you so that you can make inexpensive everyday gifts. And whatever the occasion may be, whatever you need, whatever your celebrating or wanting to do, whether it's a get well gift, a baby shower, anniversary, whatever it is, you know, retirement, housewarming, graduation, you know, teacher appreciation, whatever it is, then those are the kinds of videos that I'm going to be making here for you on my channel. And I really think that that is going to be a much better use of my time and what I like, and that I think would benefit you, because it's not going to be stuck in one area. So it's not going to be repetitive sewing, slow stitching. It's not going to be repetitive card making or junk journaling. It's going to be gift ideas. Everyday, thoughtful gift ideas that you can use and you can give for any occasion. And so I would love to know what you think about this new direction for my channel. And again, yes, if you want to continue to support my channel by making purchases in my Etsy shop, or just watching and liking and commenting and sharing, whatever you can do for my channel so that I can continue to bring these free videos and give you ideas, because I know that, you know, we all think differently and we learn from each other, and you can take what you see me do and you can put your own spin on it and you can make your own gifts. So when I did my Zoom craft time with my friends this past Saturday, then I asked them and they gave me some different ideas. And so, but this was one of the things that I got from that conversation was, yes, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make bigger, because one of my friends, Annette, said, how about, you know, just a bigger composition book? And I'm like, yeah, cool. I can do that. A little bit of glue excess right there. Want to get that up. Okay, come back over here with my bag. So when you first put it down, don't go like this and wiggle it. Just press down. Just press, 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 press. Okay. And you want to wait a good minute, depending on your glue type. Then you can start. Hold it. I would definitely say hold it in one side, and then you can start coming in with the back and forth motion. And I don't know. Okay, that's just the burlap. Okay, come up on this edge really, really good. You want to go as close to that as you can. Okay, and there's that. Look at that. Now, beautiful when they open it up. Nice. And then now the back, all nice. Now when they open it up, so I'm going to go ahead and trim off this little bit of excess, and I'm going to do the corners. So the corners are rounded, but I round them myself with the scissors. I don't try to use a corner rounder punch. Okay, and then and you want to use a sharp pair, and these are about the dullest pair I have in my stash, and I need to get something out and sharpen it. Okay, very nice. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to take one of these other pages, and we're going to lay it there, and then, yep, I can come in and round the corners on that. So look at how quick and easy that you can make a beautiful, everyday, thoughtful gift, and for very inexpensive, but make it look elegant. Make it look that it is expensive, and especially because you made it, they're going to love it. I think people really enjoy the fact that it was something that you did, you made for them. You took the time to do that. And again, like I said, this is for men. And I do know what they would be using it for, because that was another thing that I brainstormed with my friends. And so like I told you, these were men in my congregation, and so they can use it for important notes and things like that that they need to keep track of. All right, so first, press, press, press. And you can come in. Make sure you're covering every area. And you know, you could use a credit card, you know, an old credit card, debit card, gift card, the bone folder, but I don't like those because I feel like sometimes if you put a little too much pressure, it will crease your paper. So that's why I just use my fingers. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to turn this back over, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to round these two corners. Okay, very carefully. And now I can come back here and round these corners. Perfect. Absolutely love the way this turned out. Very, very nice. A little bit of extra glue right there. Coming out of that. Now inside, the back side, all done. So I need to let this lay on this side so that it can dry very, very well. And then I'm just going to lay this right here on top so that it can hold that down, and then it won't lift up as much like this, but that's okay. It's all right. And now you can just continue the same style, the same method, and you can do this and repeat it over and over and over. And again, use up whatever you have in your supplies, in your stash. And you don't have to go buying a bunch of stuff for this. Just use what you have. And this is another thing that I like with these kinds of projects, because it helps you to use your supplies, because one of the things that I've been talking about too with some of my fellow crafters friends is the fact that, and then reading posts and comments from people in Facebook groups and things like that, and here even on my channel, is that, you know, crafting is very addictive. And so we wind up buying and buying and buying, and then do we use all of these things, you know? So this is where, again, why I want to start doing these series is because I want to use what I have. I have too much stuff, and I really need to use it. And, you know, share my talents with other people and give them the joy of having received, you know, something beautiful. Everyone needs a pick-me-up and a gift, and a thoughtful gift to let them know how much they are thought of and cared about. So I'm wanting to highlight this orange somehow. So I'm going to just use the white opal, and I'm just going to come in here on this orange, just in certain little areas. There we go. But it needed some love. It needed something to make it beautiful. So I hope you found this video inspiring, valuable, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, leave me a comment, share, all that good stuff, and look forward to seeing the next Everyday Thoughtful Gift video and this new series here on my channel, Markets of Sunshine. And the next video, which is one thing I am going to be still working on, which I started at the beginning of the year, is my vintage hanky quilt. And a quilt is a lovely gift, everyday thoughtful gift that you could make someone. Yes, it's something that's going to take you more time, but it is wonderful. It's worth it. And they will love it. You know what, I'm going to put some glue on the top of this washi and see if that will help to hold it down. That's the only thing I haven't tried. Maybe that will work. I just, you know, me and washi, if you watch my channel for any length of time, you know, it is not my ideal thing. So that's another thing I've been trying to do, is use up this washi. And like I said, whether I will ever use it again, I don't know. But I definitely need to use it up. So let's see if that will work, and let's glue the top of it after we've glued the bottom of it, because I glued it and it's still trying to poke its little corners. Okay, now, so I hope you like this. So see, I put a little bit of liquid pearls on the handle. Very, very cute. Just very subtle on this one. Didn't really go overboard. You know what? I think that one, maybe some green. Actually, over here on the leaves here, just a little bit, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. There we go. Down here, right here, there. That's better. Now, yeah, that gives it balance. It was just like, just doing the handlebars, it was kind of like out of balance, but now a little bit here, a little bit there. Now, I'm happy with that. I like it. Okay, so thank you for being here with me today. Watch the next video. I have a lot more inexpensive gifts that you can make. Very easy. You know how to sew, if you know how to glue, if you know how to cut paper. Anyone can do. So I will link those, and please continue to watch videos here on my channel. Stay safe and keep creating in the sunshine, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.